Well, it does appear this is a interesting place. Possibly filled with bandits? They do sound a bit aggressive, if I'm honest. He's a bit of a better shot than I am, I'll admit. There are more around, though. That was close. That was too high. There we are. Well, it wasn't ideal, but we got it done. It's a very interesting armor set there. If I had the room for it, I would collect it. Poison Song Book 1. If I'm not mistaken, I already have that. Yes, I'm missing Book 2 only. Oh, I see. More of this chitin armor. Creep clusters. Wood. Knife stuck into the wall. Interesting. A hunting bow, eh? Always tempted to collect these cheese wedges. Aha! Plentiful magicka. Minor healing. Not exactly anything that I need. Especially now that I'm over encumbered. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. I'm always carrying too many potions. Definitely something that I should remedy, though I rarely find time to. Let's drink one. That's why I have them. And by drinking that one, I reduce the amount that I'm carrying anyway to a more ideal level. Ah, interesting. There must be a way to the upper levels then. I cannot neglect searching. Did I miss? I did. I completely overlooked these stairs. Completely. Ah. Clothing of my people. Nothing interesting. Sort of interesting, but nothing that I need. Sujama? What is this? Aha! Basically a stamina potion. Nothing that I'm interested in. I am interested in this, though. What is it? And what does it do? Wow. It's something I definitely would like to take with me. Aha. Chain lightning? Not that I need it. Yes, exaggerating about the planks. Clearly. There we are. Yes. These floors certainly are not safe by any stretch of the imagination. Oh. Gonna forget how to... That surf is dizzying. A bit nauseating even. Ah, Nern root. I may have to go collect that. It's the same sort of armor that the guards were wearing over in town. No offense, but I totally forgot about you. Well, I suppose we may as well find our way back to the village there. Raven Rock. Along the coast or through the mountains? Well, mountains seem to be resisting me, so the coast it is. I'm still a little off-put by the behavior exhibited from these builders on the Earth Shrine. They seem entranced, nearly. Completely consumed by their labor there. No regard for anything else, as far as I can tell. Here you are.
Find my pickaxe yet?
I did indeed,
Glover
Glover.
Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
Fine.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he?
Indeed he was.
Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
Interesting. Seems strange.
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people.
I see.
Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied.
Well,
Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
I'll certainly try, I suppose.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Actually, if I could sell you some things, that would be ideal. Though I'm not sure exactly now what I need to sell. I suppose, if I had the other pickaxe, I don't need this one. It makes sense to me. Only a weight of 2.
bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Very well.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reavers Guard.
That's fine.
I've sworn to keep Councillor Morvain safe, and I intend to take that oath to the grave if need be.
Councillor Morvain. I feel as though I should talk to this person. I would love to be able to find
Miserable.
a place to live
Just
here,
miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
so that I can store my things. Vethis?
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Yes,
I'm
both.
beginning to like this partnership. Here you go.
Oh,
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
you were not kidding about paying good money for those. I'm very well satisfied. Now, oh, how am I so over encumbered? I have a lesser potion of strength. Something that doesn't do quite so much for me. Here we are. 11. This will do.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground. Ash spawn like to spring up from nowhere.
Sounds suspicious. Retching Netch? I must speak to this counselor. Morvain?
You lost?
No, not at all. Aha.
As the wife to the second counselor of Ravenrock, it would be my pleasure to help you any way that I can.
I need a house.
May I have a word with you, counselor?
Of course, Sindiri. What troubles you?
I was concerned about our food stores. Jalan can only carry so much on each journey, and I'm afraid we might run out.
I'll speak with Garen and see if we can't increase the crop production this season.
Sorry, Sindiri. I fear we'll be feasting on ash yams a bit more often this year.
It's been a long time since I walked the ashlands of Vardenfell. I miss it terribly. You look able to venture outside of town.
That's right.
Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Very well.
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound.
Oh, wow.
They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
Interesting.
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine?
No.
One of the sailors survived.
Hmm.
The thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees.
I see.
Before he died, he told the Reavers Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with Reavers.
Reavers?
Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio.
Really?
As the wife to the second counselor of Ravenrock, it would Admiral Arano, second counselor of Ravenrock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
Interesting.
He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
I see.
I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Adril no matter how I feel. And I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock.
Interesting.
Adril and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
Oh. Yes. Sounds impressive.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity.
I believe you.
Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain. My husband is second councillor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio.
Ed, on behalf of House Redoran and as Councillor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome.
Well, thank you.
How much longer do you
Solstheim
intend to
is
serve
theoretically
this
under my rule. But without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway.
We all owe him our lives.
Seems a bit barren.
Well,
I'm
there's a
sorry,
small
my
enclave
love.
of Nords to the
This
north in
island
Skarl
has
Village.
never felt the same
They
since
pretty
we
much
got
keep to
started there.
themselves,
It's
and we
as
both
though
like it
part
that
of
way.
me is
I see.
Then there's Tel Mithryn to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and Reeklings. But
Reeklings.
that's to be expected living in a frontier like this.
I see.
You've never heard of House Redoran?
No
We're
offense.
the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council, the ruling body of Morrowind.
Okay.
This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Endoril, Sadras, and Redoran.
Well, forgive me for spending most of my time studying magic instead of history or authority figures of the Dunmer. Sure.
Well, of course. With 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized.
Oh, of course.
Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle,
Sure.
wisdom, and ancestral glory.
Of course.
Pity that one of our own people doesn't fully grasp our ways.
Like I said,
If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library.
well, fine. Yes, best to figure it out myself.
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago.
Dried out, eh?
Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer.
Well, I sort of cleared out the mine, so,
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
very well.
It's as though a part of me is missing.
Bone.
Every Dunmer
Anything you
left
can
a piece
contribute
of
to Raven
himself
Rock will be
behind when
greatly
they departed our
appreciated.
home.
And
All we
rewarded
can do
appropriately.
is make the
of
most
course.
of what we have.
Rewarded appropriately, eh? Well, I suppose putting a dent in my strength potion stores is not the worst thing that I can do to continue getting around for the time being. Of course, if I plan on just chit-chatting with folk, it's probably not the best use of these items. It's fine, though. Wow. No coin purses just lying around. Though stolen, I wonder if that shopkeep will still pay for it. Something tells me he will. Something tells me he has few morals against that sort of thing. We shall find out. Even if he doesn't, I will keep it for myself.
Keep moving. This may be the frontier, but we've still got rules. Break them. Wound up in the prisons.
Ancestral tomb, eh? And what is this?
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome. Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement.
I see.
Soon I'll be running the temple my way.
Ah, sounds very selfish.
Mirag. It sounds very familiar. Not someone here, but I'm not sure I can recall.
What is to be seen from here? Ah, I was wondering where those gates led to. They simply lead to the outside. Fair enough. There's a field out there. Or a farm, I mean. Appears to be crawling with enemies. Enemies that I apparently cannot hit. Dead. There you are. Captain Belith.
I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
Well, you looked in
Wish I
bad
could have said the
sorts.
same for my man here.
Corundum ore? Bone mold? It's all heavy armor. Nothing that I care to carry. And I continue to over-encumber myself. Gracious. Declaration of war. Unconditional surrender from Raven Rock Stronghold. As an enemy of the Empire. Do everything to wipe the forces off the face of Tamriel. Carius Fort Frostmoth. Strange.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
You said.
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn.
I see.
Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
Well, they seem a bit magical in origin.
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from.
Aha.
I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
Well. I suppose. I mean, I don't work for free.
I think I could talk the Counselor into paying you, and I could use an extra pair of hands.
Very well.
Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
I see. So, yes, if I'm expendable to you, then I do feel that you're obligated to repay me.
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us.
Aha.
Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Well, fine.
This is strange.
Yes, that's what I
The
said.
note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's impossible.
Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
Well, you haven't seen what I've seen, then.
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way.
That's right.
I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Okay.
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back. We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses. Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
I see.
I might know someone, or maybe not. I can't remember. I can't. I just can't be sure. I think maybe he had something to do with a temple. A temple here on the island. Does that help? Be careful. This General Curious sounds out of his mind.
For sure. Well, that was quick and painless for the most part. Ugh. I most certainly shouldn't be consuming all of these potions. I can already feel it turning in my gut. Not exactly a pleasant feeling, either. I wonder, is this... This doesn't look like a wrecked ship to me. Hello? Last thing I need to be doing right now is collecting bugs. Or spiky grass. This doesn't look pleasant by any means. Well.
You'll have to do better than that.
Whoa. Well, this is not looking well for me. Now, I'm sure I have a weaker healing potion, do I not? Doesn't appear so. So long as I can keep him stunned at the right times. Oh no. Got him. I do not have a goodly... Whoa, kind of mana potion right now. Whoa. Causing me to miss. Whoa, there's still another one around. Good lord, at the gold. Huh? Barely see you. Not an ideal approach, I'll admit. He doesn't seem interested in pursuing me, though, which is interesting. only he would lose sight of me. Was there not another one that I killed over here? Oh, I suppose that was him. I killed him, I killed her back there. Ooh. He sounded very close. No, I want the arrow. Not a thing, apparently. So he did start to come off the ship. Yeah. Heartstone? More things for me to be encumbered with. It seems important, though. Having never seen it before, I'm not sure what it would be used for. This is definitely a rich bunch of bandits, though. This is obvious. Fairly fat coin purses. Book 6 and Book 5. Still no Book 2. Shame. Aha! Book 2. Now I have, what, 6 books? And I need to find more potions of strength. Aha! Dread zombie. Replenishing. Do I already have a ring? So if I swap to Magicka Regeneration on my ring, it would make sense that I could wear this and have decent regeneration still. This works for me. So now my attacks will be a bit more powerful. Quite ideal. Oh. Poor soul. No telling if these skeletons were here before or after the place was overrun by bandits. No telling. Aha! Wonderful. Well, I suppose we return this folio. Lusty Argonian maid folio. Ha ha ha. I'm sure I saw. Aha! There we go. Excellent. Another fight? What are you talking about?
I'm staying out of this.
Well, fine. I assume it's ash spawn out there. But who knows? Who indeed?
Obey our laws, or suffer the consequences.
Oh, fine.
You lost?
It doesn't seem that she's here.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground. Move along, Outlander.
Yes, yes. In case you hadn't noticed yet, I am one of you. Being a dark elf, just because I'm not from here, doesn't mean you can speak to me that way. Suppose that is the moon, and it must be late. So I may simply have to wait around. Perhaps I can make myself comfortable in this corner here. There. I suppose I could drink another strength potion, but good grief. It's also a possibility that I should just...
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings.
Okay.
If you need a place to stay, head to the Corner Club.
The Corner Club. Alright.
You're back.
That's right.
Tell me what you found.
Here you are.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs.
That's right.
Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company.
Well,
Make them pay for lying to everyone.
glad I could help.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude
Well,
for all that work you did. Here,
I wasn't going to say
it's
anything.
not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Yeah. I feel like I've achieved something here. It's very good.
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own two hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers. I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City. Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone.
Ah,
I wanted her to see her homeland before she died.
how thoughtful.
Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
Very well.
Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them.
Well,
The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous.
why is that?
Solstheim is still rich in ebony ore. I know there's more down there. I can smell it. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I'm telling you that the East Empire Company was wrong. They just didn't want to spend the coin trying to find it.
I see.
Mark my words. Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Well, I shall try to see that your words are well marked. And, yes, try to make sure that this place is not finished. Perhaps I can lend a hand with the ash spawn. And more. But we shall see. It will certainly take some time. Especially if I can't run anywhere.